In this age of low self-esteem, Americans can take pride in the fact that we're still #1 in something: roller coasters. They're steeper, faster, and scarier than ever before. And if that's your idea of fun, hang on.
This is better than sex, and it lasts longer.
They combine the sensations of skydiving, race car driving, bobsledding, bronco bucking. The kind of sensations that we can't get in our day-to-day lives, a roller coaster will give you in a safe 2-minute adventure in a beautiful structure that's aesthetically pleasing, an engineering marvel, an architectural masterpiece. It's like, what's not to love about roller coasters?
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain.
Whatever it is that compels people to strap themselves into open trains and careen wildly through space, there's never been a better time to do it.
On the fire!
That all-American thrill ride, the roller coaster, is staging a major comeback. 17 new or renovated coasters are debuting this year, and they're wilder than ever. The $8 million Magnum at Cedar Point, Ohio, is the tallest, steepest, and fastest coaster in the world.
It is so scary, man. It's the awesomest roller coaster ever.
So hot.
72 miles an hour. Like major force pushing your face back against them.
Look at these tears right here.
Oh my God.
No one could be happier about this roller coaster renaissance than Paul Rubin, a lifelong fanatic who edits Roller Coaster magazine. Unfortunately, his youthful enthusiasm for riding coasters is not shared by his wife.
Never. Upon penalty of death. No way. Oh, a million years ago, when the children were young, and I was going, I thought, basically for the children. Turns out the whole time I was going basically for him. I really thought people always took vacations at amusement parks. I actually believed this.
It's the rush of air flying by as you're on the coaster. The changes in gravity. Your body goes from nearly weightlessness to several times your body weight as you're going up and down the hills. And then there are those exquisite moments on roller coasters when you're actually flying through the air, pressed against the seat belt. These are the moments of airtime that we'll kill for moments of airtime. We'll go all over the country to do that.
It's shocking, but true. And there are 3,000 people with similar obsessions, members of a group called American Coaster Enthusiasts. This summer, the Acers have descended on Darien Lake in Rochester, New York, to challenge the Predator.
This is a wooden roller coaster, and they're really the vintage type of ride. They've been around for decades. What we have here is kind of 90s technology bringing us roaring 20s thrills. I'm looking forward to steep drops and fast turns and unrelenting intensity.
With so many state-of-the-art rivals out there, can the Predator measure up to such high expectations? Let's go for a ride.
The first hill is great. The second hill belongs in the Roller Coaster Hall of Fame.
You get lifted out of your seat. There's some great drops, just rough enough, not too much of a killer.
Retirement has never been greater. I love it, love it, love it, and this is a terrific ride. I love it.
Riding coasters has become such a big business these days that amusement parks are vying for the bragging rights. California's Viper is being billed as the highest and fastest looping coaster. Then there's the original Ultra Twister in Houston that spins you like a bullet. And for the thrill seeker who's up for anything, there are stand-up coasters, suspended coasters, and coasters that go both ways. But are these contraptions safe?
The best coasters seem barely in control. Really, they are. Millions of people will ride these things. Millions of dollars were spent making them. Computers stayed up all night designing them. So, of course, they're safe, but it doesn't feel like that when you're on them. And that's the beauty of the adventure, that you're taking a risk, but not really.
If coaster lovers share a common trait, it's that childlike abandon, a willingness to give themselves up to a feeling of controlled terror that remains one of the most vivid memories of youth.
How's your stomach? Rod Toomer, who has been designing roller coasters for 25 years, says a 100-mile-per-hour ride is inevitable, but he'll never take the plunge. Toomer says he doesn't ride roller coasters anymore. He suffers from motion sickness.